The Yokea village came alive this week with hundreds of Christians gathered for a week-long synod hosted by the United Church. The United Church has a strong presence here as the early missionaries landed on this land to spread the gospel of Christ. Through the gospel, the church has grown from strength to strength in Gulf Province and the southern region. The Synod is one of many church activities that brings together Christians to affirm their faiths while sharing the gospel of Christ. On Wednesday, the Deputy Prime Minister and Gulf Governor Chris Iveta with the provincial delegation visited the Synod. They were warmly received by the people. Mr. Abel, who also has an ancestral family connection to this place, returned after some years as the second head of the government. It was an emotional occasion for him as he met up with some relatives.
Again, my people of Yokea, I always say, I'm a Milumbe boy, I'm a samurai boy. But I can't help it if the blood in my veins is Yokea blood. I can't help it if Kofuhara and Evelombe Kavora are sleeping in that grave over there that we put the gravestones up last year. My mother is from this place. When the people of Samurai sometimes tell me that you're from Kerama, this is the difficulty of politics. And I say, look, I'm just a Papua New Guinean trying my best. I didn't choose that my great-grandfather was Reverend Charles William Abel. I didn't choose that my mother is from Gulf. I didn't choose that my father is a white man. I'm just a Papua New Guinean trying to be a leader, trying my best.
In fact, Mr. Abel's mother is from this place, but he lived and grew up in Milne Bay Province. Having served as Member of Parliament as the member for Alatau Open, this is his third term in office and first time as the Deputy Prime Minister. The church event turning into a family reunion was also an event Mr. Abel represented the government to strengthen the partnership between the government and the churches. He presented on behalf of the national government 10,000 kina to the Synod.
So that's 10,000 kina on behalf of the national government, myself, Governor and Soraya, I'll say, and Prime Minister. So thank you, Bishop.
Mr. Abel said the O'Neill Abel government will continue to strengthen partnership between the churches and the government.
We want Kerama Township to change, and we want government to change. And it's not only Gulf, but many other areas in Papua New Guinea that we will provide that leadership.
While the government is embarking on this partnership, Governor Iveta said there is a plan for his administration to have a mechanism at the provincial level to establish Provincial Council of Churches.
Under that structure, Bishop, I hope to get Reverend Hasu to come and be in charge of the Secretariat to draw up a fund structure of which 5% of all Gulf provinces' budget appropriations for every year is put into the fund. It's put into the fund, and that fund will be run by a board made up of the heads of the major denominations: United Church, SDA, Catholic, Lutheran Church, and Baptist, plus one from the smaller denominations. They will make up a board of trustees, of which 5% of our provinces' annual budgets will be given to them to administer, make policies, invest in whatever they want. But to look after all of you, So that's my plan, that's what I want to start, and I want to give it to you because you know how to look after our people well.
Iveta also suggested to the government to legislate for 5% in district and provincial support improvement program funds to be given to the churches.
I've spoken to the minister, that minister and DPM, can you help draft provincial legislation to make it available to all the provinces in the country. That we have Provincial Council of Churches. Because I wanted legislation to affect in our province where the heads of the major denominations and at least a representative of the minority religions or denominations, Christian ones, come together and have a voice in the assembly, have a voice to be heard so that they can have the input where it's necessary.
All I say to you is that the government wants to partner with the church. And I've tried very, very hard to establish a national church partnership. And we want to put more money into that program. I've always said the church is the #1 partner in delivering health and education services in Papua New Guinea. So if they're doing a better job, let's resource them. Let's help them to help us and help our children. Let's build up this church partnership program. And we'll be working on that through our new minister for religion and community development.
While this is yet to be achieved, there are calls to the government to increase basic services delivery in Gulf Province. Bishop Reverend Wari Evo said education and health services are the main areas of concern in the province.
We want to see the development that will affect the development of our nation. The development should focus on developing our people. People is the first resource that we need to develop. And this is where education comes in. So if you were given the opportunity to visit all our province, you would find there is a big need in our schools. We need teachers, we need improvement of infrastructure in our education system. We also provide health services as a church. And this needs improvements at all levels, not just in government or rather church-run agencies, but both the government and the church. We need to see that the health services reaches our people. The least developed areas of our province need to receive that services.
So, we pay homage to all our good previous leaders, but I think it's time for change. It's time for government action. And it's time for God-fearing leaders to drive us to that action.
The Deputy Prime Minister admitted that there are shortfalls in the budget that continue to affect effective government service delivery to the people, but he is of the view that the economic situation will improve in the coming years.
But my people, you've got a government that has been trying its very best. It's not easy in the Waidani swamp. Not easy. It's not easy negotiating politics. I should know, in my 10 years of dealing with this system, it's not easy, but we never give up. We keep trying every day, with the assistance of our Lord. We can get there. And we're going to get there. And like I said, a new day is going.
Churches continues to play an important role in providing services to the people. However, with the current economic crisis facing the country, with little support from the government, many of these services have not reached people in most parts of the country. Effective partnership between the churches and the government will see basic services delivered to the people.